This week's Safety Toolbox talk is in regard to recognizing hazards on our projects. Now, what we're looking at here is a one-way in, one-way out of a vaulted sidewalk underneath the city of Chicago that we have to get into and reshore. And what we have in here, if we can see this clearly enough, is shoring that was installed throughout the years to support the street up above. And we came in here this morning with a 4-gas meter looking for hydrogen sulfide, carbon monoxide, maybe dead rodents, odors, moisture, mold, spores, so on and so forth, and discussed with the team what our action plan was to recognize any hazards associated with this environment this morning. Once again, different project, recognizing hazards associated with the scopes taking place. We have an exterior supported scaffold system being erected by Safeway erectors in the city of Chicago, in unison setting up swing stages on the existing canopy to swing the outside of the structure and enclose it to protect the public from any potential exposures once we start demolition of the 57-foot high windows on this project. And then again, down below, mind you, the canopies to protect the public from any of our exposures down below, and then again to protect all of us from this vehicular traffic. Got a couple of gentlemen working out of articulating boom lifts, 100% tied off as required by the manufacturer. Even a little bit above them, there's a gentleman working on leading edge up there, framing Den's class. He's tied off 100% with a 6-foot fall exposure or greater. So those are two recognized hazards. And then moving over here into this excavation, excavations are the 4th leading killer in the construction industry. We have a certified operator digging a rather shallow excavation, but once an excavation gets 4 feet deep, we're looking to have a ladder in there. If it's 5 feet deep, we're looking to either slope it or put a shield in it to protect the individual from going in the hole. And then once again doing locates prior to digging an excavation so that we know we're not going to be hitting any type of a utility. As you can see, we've got a Bobcat operating here, moving soils, material handling soils. If you listen carefully, you can hear for that backup alarm, which is required by the regulations that all equipment has backup alarms on it. We've also got a certified operator digging excavations here for a caisson contractor, removing these caissons. And then below here, we've got a couple of gentlemen using acetylene and oxygen, cutting off this caisson cap, looking at your cylinders, upright and secured. Hoses are in good condition. And then also the brass regulators are in good working order with the glass on the gauge top side. We are adjacent to another structure being built. We're on a very, very busy intersection downtown Chicago. Our trailers here are up on top of these canopies. We've got stage trucks to the north elevation and multiple tradesmen all working in the same location down below with equipment running and backup alarms and so on and so forth. But what we have here is the potential of a tradesman potentially getting hit and struck by moving equipments.